roll call. I'm present, Mike Funkhauser's present, Mike Williams is present, Tammy Resch is present, Fred Powell, Richard Carr, Scott, Lisa. It's all right, we have enough for a quorum. Okay. Next order is to approve meeting minutes from March and April. Okay, we have the March minutes?
Yeah, they're in the packet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
And I move that we go ahead and approve them.
okay, 1 second.
I second.
Any opposed? Carried, March meeting minutes are approved. Now for April. Everyone got them? All right, who makes them?
Move that we approve them.
Okay.
I just wanna make sure that the paint, I am focusing on the exterior, not the interior.
Oh, exterior?
Yeah, so they just changed the.
Okay. Anyone second?
Yeah, I second.
Any opposed? All right, carried on. Approved. All right, now to the treasurer's report. As of April 30th of 2023, we have $27,468.55 in the operating budget. We're up from last month. For the reserve budget, we have $26,598.44, so they are looking healthy. Flipping over to page 4, when I'm looking at everyone's dues and who's got a credit balance and who's past due, this house has caught my eye for quite a couple of months now. Should be on page 4.
We don't have it. We got it. We don't have it.
Okay.
Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's not,
It's all right.
it's not in the packet for them.
It's
You
not?
should have got
Okay.
it for.
Then I'll make the
email.
announcement on it. As of right now, they have a past due balance of $263.31. So calculating up, they're flirting on 5 months. So I would like a letter sent to the homeowner asking what's going on and appropriate interest as well.
And that's all, it gets calculated every single month. Again, they fees and
5.
interest if there is applicable.
5% every month if it's past the
I
15th.
think it's 1.5 because you have to, it's 18%, you have to give it, break it down. I think it's 1.5, but, the next step would be a demand letter, which means, pay up, or we're gonna send it to the attorney, but of course that's up to the court.
Is there a reason why?
Nobody knows.
They just aren't contacting, like they're just not talking, not nothing? Oh my goodness.
There. I mean, after looking at everything else, I mean, there's a couple homes that's 1 month, that's not very alarming.
Okay, that-
This one's creeping up, and of course, our 2 delinquent houses are continuously creeping up, so that's over $5,600 I'm trying to chase down.
And they're both in foreclosure.
Oh, so it's financial problems all the way around. Oh my goodness.
One is dead.
Oh, well, okay.
Been dead for 3 or 4 years now.
4.
Oh my
There's
God,
a
okay.
lien on the city, there's a lien in the water department, and there's a lien for us, so that house is heavily liened.
Lean.
Hopefully, it sells or the bank does some, we recuperate our lost funds from it.
So on that one, do you want me to send a demand letter, or do you want a letter?
Let's go ahead and be polite with her, since this hasn't been a problem house before, just send her a letter reminding her, and let's just see what we get from the response.
All right, you got it.
Why did it sell? Did it finally sell?
No, it's just a delinquent account of another one, not the ones that we've been tracking, it's a new one.
Just out of curiosity, have we tried to contact these people like in the past? Do we have like a protocol for like that? Like when you got like multiple delinquents, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like one payment I can kind of understand like the month, you know what I mean? But like,
They get, statements every single month from us, along with the interest on it and late fees if they're late.
I mean, like the homeowner, like
Yeah.
gets a wow, that's weird. I just
Okay.
crazy. Okay,
Well,
so it's not like they don't know. Yeah.
go ahead and approve the treasury report.
Move to accept.
Any objections? ARC requests, we do have a pending one for 3721 Driftwood Drive for new windows. Email was sent out, 3 out of the 5 signatures were obtained.
I can sign it right now since it's here. Yeah, it was in a weird form. But,
There were 2 emails, one was the form itself and one was them showing us their offer.
Nick, what was that address again?
3721 Driftwood Drive, it's for brand new windows. I mean, it's just painted glass and white frames. I don't know why we would need a stamp or anything.
yeah, from what it looked like, it's the exact same thing. But I think they need some kind of a permit through the city anyway.
It is,
The window companies.
Right. So it would. Yeah, it's not like we have to do anything for it. So it would probably be the exact same thing. Like we wouldn't see a difference driving by it. So.
okay. All right, is there any other pending ARC requests? No? All right, on the old business, pool electrical equipment repair. As of right now, you still have Terry's quote.
I have a quote, but I don't have your emails. So I actually have a quote, but I can send it to you. Yes, it's written.
You sent me an email and I gave you all their information.
You did? I didn't
Yes.
see that. Okay, I can send it to you right now, but it was for $800, which is what I expected it to be right around.
That's to do the fence?
No, the electrical.
Yeah, that's a great price.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's a
Is
good
that
price.
one box or both boxes?
The other box is not being used. I took pictures of it, but it's in fact, here I'll show you. It's only one box. That's why I was like, here I'll put it
Questioning
here.
2 bucks.
That's the old box, and
You
this
can't
is
see
the new
anything
box.
on your camera.
But no, I'm just showing because we put it on. But here's a old box. It's obviously not being used.
That would have been,
And then you have, this is the box that needs.
They're over back behind the pool. I went back there with them and looked at it.
Yeah.
Scared
Yeah,
me.
Scott and I were out there. He caught me out there. We got the door open, and the door,
are those electric boxes working now?
one is.
Because if that metal fence falls down, God forbid another storm,
Yeah, if they're not being used, I say.
That's the
that fence could cause electricity coming through,
That
can't
fence,
it?
we're talking about the pool fence,
Yes,
that's being taken care of. They're supposed to start work on it shortly.
the metal one,
Yeah, everything. It's all gonna be
before we
put,
get electrocuted.
we won't get electrocuted.
No, you never know if that fence falls,
They're properly grounded.
okay.
Unless you're holding on to the fence when it fell, it wouldn't matter anyway.
So are we gonna take the one out that's,
Yes, you have to. It's so rusted.
Okay.
Yeah, it needs to be completely replaced, and the breakers themselves will be replaced also.
Okay, so we have 2 on the table. Do we have a third?
I called 3 different ones and I couldn't get anyone that wanted to quote it. It's gonna be hard to beat $800.
Yeah.
We gotta have 3. They have to be licensed and insured.
I think we have to have.
You don't have to have 3. I called them, they wanted an $89 fee to come down and give you an
Oh,
estimate.
gee.
We need to make sure that all the electricians are licensed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we don't.
Is your guy, licensed and insured?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did my addition when I had my addition put on.
If he's
And
licensed
so-
and insured, let's go ahead and approve this guy for $800. You're not gonna beat that price.
Well, yeah, really.
The whole lot.
What's his name? Chief?
It's
One thing
Schultz,
about
Chris
that is
Schultz,
they're required
Chris
to
Schultz
have,
Electric.
Workman's comp insurance to it.
Chris Schultz Electric.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't have any guys up there, he can be workman's comp exempt,
If it's just him.
so.
It was just the owner, yes. It was one employee, no.
So are we at a standstill verifying, or we wanna
I
go
think
ahead?
you should go.
I think we should do it.
Alright, put a motion to vote.
I motion that we go with it.
It's not like you guys didn't try to get 3 quotes. I mean, you just
Yeah,
can't
but
get it.
But nobody
If-
would call you back.
Well, exactly. If nobody's gonna call you back, it's not like you didn't attempt.
Yeah.
It's not for lack of
Well,
trying.
actually, no, the management company called, they wanted $89 just to come out and look at the thing.
Yeah, but Mike called several people and no one would call them.
A lot of
Yeah.
people, if I got them all out there to look and they wouldn't touch it.
Yeah,
I don't wanna pay a
because
guy
they just.
$89 just to come look at it.
No,
We
I
might
think
not even vote on
$800
it.
is great, I think we
Yeah,
need to go with it.
excellent.
Yeah.
$800 is the way to go.
Okay.
I make a motion that we accept the $800.
Okay, Scott, second.
Yeah. You gonna third it?
Any other positions?
No, it doesn't have to
Third,
be-
fourth.
All right,
All right,
moving on.
I'll get you guys those information.
Fred, I don't know if you worked on this lately, I didn't get a chance to talk to you a lot, the pool lock.
Yeah, so we looked at it, and the lock is kind of unique because it's a handle that is locked. So there's a couple options that I'll send out that I looked at, but I think, in my best opinion, is that we find a lock and just buy it, and then put it on there and just test it out. And if we don't like it, then we can return it. And just kind of use the return policy. If we buy it from, whether it be Amazon or from Home Depot, if the lock doesn't work, we can return it and kind of figure out till we find one we like. There's one that is like a padlock that has a code where we can send out code to unlock it through padlock. But again, I think we just need to actually purchase the product and put it on there and see how it works. And then if it doesn't work, we just take it off, exchange it and get a different one.
So you get a code from County Executive Code, please.
So, yes.
I have a question for you. Are you talking about the door at, just as you're going towards the bathrooms? Or
Yeah.
are you talking about the actual gate on the pool?
No, I'm talking about the door as you go in towards the bathrooms. That door.
So the very first one?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't close all the way.
Yeah, and I was gonna say we did bring that up because me and Fred and Scott saw it. The one that's like it's all busted right up in the front.
It was never done properly when it was installed. The
Yeah.
problem is it goes beyond the lock thing.
Right.
It doesn't match up with the way they did the bolt.
Yep, it's like having a door too small for the opening. Like I said, it takes more work to.
Well, I mean, okay, we can do
Are we-
that too. Either way, I mean, that lock, that style lock will work on either door. So if we wanted to put it on that one, we could do that as well.
Well, and out of fairness,
Bruce did that.
I think Dick brought up the fact that there was a plate. Yeah, wrong gate.
Okay, so this is the gate
Yeah, the wrong one. It's supposed to be the cool one. And he brought up that there was like a plate on it, on the one for the pool,
Mm-hmm.
and that was an issue, I believe is what Dick brought up last meeting.
Yeah, it was. We looked at it like it was what we were thinking about for a lock. Really wouldn't work there. We looked at that already, and we just need to get something specific for that,
Yeah.
which wouldn't be difficult. But like we looked at it, it's kind of plastic. It's kind of sun-stricken. It's kind of brittle. It might just, like I said, it would be in our better interest to maybe even just change that area out as well as in the front with that door that you can barely open. I mean,
Yeah.
if we keep duct taping stuff, we're gonna get duct taped together product. Eventually, you can't duct tape it anymore.
Thank you, Gordon.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, at least buying one lock and trying it out.
Yeah,
Because I mean, the risk is only $130.
and that's top notch.
You know what I mean? And we can take it back. So I think at this point, I'd like to just kind of move forward with trying to purchase something and at least test it, and then we can get some feedback and kind of go from there and see what we want to do.
There are people that go there now that leave that
Pool or the one
gate
that
open.
into the bathroom.
The first
So we're talking about the one that's in the gate to get into the pool, actual pool,
Yeah.
not the one to get into the bathroom.
But either one should be fine because it's all enclosed in one. So you could actually get rid of that gate that goes actually to the pool
The problem
and
is
just like.
that first gate is not properly.
That's the
seated.
gate that has issues. It's
Well, that-
kind of like, it's lopsided a little bit, and it would
Yeah.
cost more money to fix that gate.
That whole
Just to
area,
put another,
That whole
just to
area
put
is
the
not
lock.
just for a lock, exactly, just for one lock.
I don't wanna throw this out there again, but, I can fix that. That's a simple fix. It's not that hard.
Well,
It's basically someone going over there and doing the adjustments on it.
It's-
And if it is loose, like you're saying, we just throw another bag of concrete, we'll dig it out, put another concrete in there and have it.
duct tape it a little bit more.
It would be solid. It would be like it was originally. And the other thing I forgot to bring, I had it at the doorway, but you can actually just buy those realtor locks.
Yeah,
And you can have those things work very well
yeah.
because it's just either a 4-number code, it's either a letter code, and or if you decide to get the electronic ones, then you can have it on people's phones and then you know who's going in and
Well,
out.
so that's the one that
I
was
really
talking
like that
about.
one, that's what I'd like.
Yeah,
that's
and then we
what I
can
was
change it
talking
every
about.
X amount of days, like
It's
yep.
a digital padlock.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's just a digital padlock and it has an app, so then we can trace who's going.
Who's using it at what
Yeah.
times?
I totally like that.
But do people have to have apps?
You do not have to have the app.
No,
Yes.
who's watching the app? Who's
Oh,
gonna
I
be doing
think-
this tracing?
I think it just
I mean,
comes.
it's not so much as far as
Yeah.
monitoring, it's having the ability to monitor.
That's
If there was
right.
ever
In case something
an
happens.
incident were to happen, we have the ability to see who is in and out of
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
And it just, if I'm not mistaken, it's just a program that just lists.
Exactly.
Lists it, so you don't have to like be there and watch it. You can just like, okay, pull up this day.
Exactly.
Here's what.
At these times, who came in?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, the last person to come in.
Yep, you won't know who it was. So.
What's that?
Can you get in without an app?
Yeah, you can get in without the app just by.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Everybody will get in just by punching in the code.
Yeah, there's a code on the lock. Yeah.
Well, it just goes based off the code that was punched in. It's like a basic log. Every time someone goes in and successfully puts the code in, it's gonna read that this code was successfully put in at this time, at this time, at this time.
So
And-
does everybody have a different code then?
No, now, you can have multiple codes. Now, we can do one code, we can do a code per street. So, I
Yeah.
mean, that is.
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
options.
That's a complete granular thing that
Yeah.
we can get into later. I mean,
There's 6 streets.
Fred, you talking about the black gate that we're having, what if nobody closes it? You know, they walk in and they don't close it.
That's a whole different issue
Yeah.
that you're.
Yeah,
Well-
do it
It's
now.
like you have to
Do it now.
babysit everybody nowadays.
well, I don't know. I mean, I can't account for human error.
Right.
Right.
Or I was gonna say something that's so nice.
What?
I said I was gonna say something not so nice.
Oh,
Yeah, human error.
Oh, okay.
That's a very nice way to put it.
It's definitely a better option going digital, so
Yes.
you don't have to keep rekeying it every 5 years or however often.
And every time you lose a key, you got to get a copy of a key. And they same. Same.
And if we don't like it, it's not something that we're stuck in.
Right.
Just change it out, and it's no harm lost. It's $130.
But once we put it on there, everybody has to have access as soon as we do. So
Mhm.
either somebody's gonna just play with it for a couple of days and take it off when you leave to make sure that if somebody wants to get in there and we haven't sent out something with
Right.
code.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, so-
Yeah, that's what I do for a living. So.
Yeah, it's
And
tough to
I'm
do. You can
exactly
really-
perfect while you're here, man.
Unless it's an easy like 4-4-4-4 or something, it's pretty difficult. I got one that I have at home that I got from a house, and I told my son, okay, just break into it because we need, it's an extra lock to have, like thing, and it's only got 4 digits, so it's 9. You go from 0 to 9999, right? Oh my gosh, it's just a pain, So it's like it's harder than you think unless you're lucky and you get the number, which and honestly, like everything else, if you got a criminal that wants to get in, he's gonna get in.
They can
All
jump
have
the
to do is
4.5-foot
jump
fence.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's to keep the kids out, just
Yes.
so they don't get hurt.
Charlotte's not jumping the fence, I promise.
Yeah.
You can boost me over there.
An Olympic pole javelin. Twing!
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Charlotte, if we see you with the ladder, we're gonna know what you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
I say let's do that. I
Yeah.
like that.
Well, yeah, and if all else fails, we can take it back,
Yeah.
and then we can try something different. Boom.
Alright, go ahead and make the motion, anybody second?
I said,
That's the one for 130, right?
Yes.
Well, I would put
I can
like
send it.
200 as
I-
a limit, so that way
Oh,
if
yeah.
it's.
And I can send a couple before actually go out and
Just get the
purchase.
best one in your opinion,
Okay.
since that's your
How
business.
soon would
yeah.
that be done?
I can get that done this weekend. Yeah.
Sweet.
Sorry, did Stanley make the motion?
I did.
Okay.
And I seconded it.
Okay.
Alright, all in favor?
Heck yeah.
Alright, on to new business.
Charlotte's still voting.
Well, we also tabled the idea of the cameras we were talking about as well. We kind of clumped that together with the lock last meeting.
Just wait on that because the camera,
Oh, okay.
you're running into issue with that. Alright, new business, the old bulletin board sign, I've gotten a couple of emails on it.
Take it down.
Yeah, I think it's time that we say adios and just sort
And
of.
those bags, those
That's on there
trash-
too.
That's on there too.
Yeah.
You're a lot more.
Yeah.
I know that, and it's.
a
Yeah.
grinder on it and zzz, zzz.
Yeah.
Put it with the
And
dump
then
cart.
someone will just have to put it outside for yard trash day on
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive.
If we have somewhere to put it, I can get that out in seconds. So don't pay nobody to do that.
I'm not going to, I think we can do it ourselves, all you need.
I think if it stood up much longer, it'll fall by itself.
You don't even need to do that, though. I'll just grind it below the ground. I'll take it down 2 inches, the grass will go over it and.
Could we yank those out? The dog things?
They're cemented.
I know.
It's the same thing they do when most fence guys take out fence.
Yeah, they don't.
They lop it below the ground and they cover it up with dirt. They
Yeah.
don't take out the concrete and posts generally.
No, I just thought there'd be a way we could give it to another community or whatever, but all
For
right.
free, I'll just tap the top, take it below, you'll never know they were there.
As long as
Unless
the
we're trying to put a post in that exact spot. It's
right. Ding.
not gonna be a problem.
Cool.
I don't see anybody ever stopping to read a bulletin.
So as long as
Yeah.
you want that gone, I'll just.
Not
do
that
in
one.
my spare time.
Alright,
So there's
for
a
a
motion on the floor.
motion on the floor to put,
Second.
go ahead and approve it, Scott,
Okay.
let's do it.
What are they doing?
Alright, the old metal dog post bag waste,
Same thing.
That was our motion.
alright, done.
Now, what is that? What's this thing you're talking
The
about?
green bag,
Those
the post,
doggy bags.
the doggy bags.
We no longer fill them, so why should they?
They're
be-
metal.
Yeah.
Are those concreted in?
Those you could probably pull out.
You should donate those to the Wickham Park.
Once you put that thing in.
No, that's true, yeah.
No, really,
Wait, yeah, to the
should.
dog.
They yanked them out when they pulled the when they put when they were working
Oh, I
on
know,
the.
they had equipment.
Yeah, they had heavy
Yeah.
machines.
Well, that's what I think. I think I might be able to get that thing out too. Don't allot to have somebody take it out. Let me at least look at that and see if I can get that out as well.
Give it a shot. If you don't, okay. Yeah.
And
Donate them to Wickham
Cause they're
Park.
not big. I mean,
So-
the thing is.
As long as we don't need to
Saw's
keep them in working condition, if I can probably just rip them
But
out.
they got the doggy park there.
Oh, yeah, you
Trash is on Friday, so.
Donate them.
Those green things can be donated to the park like Charlotte said.
You got to tear it and shred it to get.
How many are there? You're talking about just the green one?
There should be two.
Two of them? Okay.
Two that I know of, there's at least three.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
I'll at least look at it.
I don't have a dog, so.
If I can do it, I'll do it.
Are they in with cement?
Some
They got a
weird.
spade on the bottom of them, Charlotte.
Pardon me?
Stop, they're like a stop sign, there's
Oh.
a spade on the end. Once you drive that thing in the ground, you need heavy machinery to pull it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, Taz. Alright,
Sure.
next, ready?
Ready.
Next meeting will be on June
Oh,
20.
wait, I was gonna say there's also, you guys are replacing the wooden fence around the equipment, the pool equipment, right?
Yeah,
Scott and I were over there, and we noticed that there's a lot of wasted space. Like you're enclosing way too much of the area back there where you can tighten it up to where it's only probably half the size, and that way you free up that area to be easier to grass cut and so on and so forth. Whereas if you try to go in there with any kind of lawnmower instead of using a weed whacker to do that small spot, it'd be easier just to leave it open, and it opens up that general area for, people to, like you, so.
He's right, we did look at it, but we've already contracted the guys.
Right, but I mean, even if we did it now, shorten it, and, that way I don't know if he'll be able to, save some, maybe, work with just, not the labor part of it, but maybe the material part of it. That would be nice, not to enclose that all in,
What you're saying is if we made it smaller, maybe a little cheaper?
He's talking
Yeah,
about the
material.
length of the pool, because we only need about half of it.
Yeah, and it would,
Technically.
and it would, I think it'll look nicer in general anyway, because it's,
not to box it in, just put the 3 pieces of wood instead of.
No,
No,
he's
no.
still talking about boxing it in.
It's still boxing it in, except you see how far this comes out this way?
Yeah, yeah.
You would only have to go
Okay.
like halfway.
Halfway
To where the
across the-
equipment, the
Oh,
electric
that's
stuff.
probably better.
Yeah,
That's
so,
fine, I mean, someone, Scott, just let them know.
The way
Yeah.
that is right now, can the Board of Health come and close that pool?
They
Cause
were
it's not
already there, they already saw that,
Oh,
we already got our report on it, and we were all good to go.
The problem is, he's probably already ordered the materials, I don't know if that's an issue. I think you probably should call him. But I can't make any decisions,
Yeah, I think we
or
already,
email him or something.
we already
pretty
ordered.
sure
I
he
think, what will
ordered
he be upset if we change the order?
Not really.
He's a pretty
If he
cool
hasn't
guy.
ordered,
If it's not
if he
gonna,
can order it without having to have some penalty,
Mhm.
why not ask?
They usually don't order until, you know,
Yeah,
they need
until
it.
they're ready to.
Yeah,
go.
so,
So maybe he hasn't actually. ordered.
Alright, so clue me in again, what is it that we're wanting?
But see, we have to tell him.
he's saying
how
on the
much-
back end of the pool where that fence is collapsed over,
Yeah,
you only technically need to go over about halfway from the driftwood side, heading towards Dogwood, you only need to go about halfway across the pool to actually box in the electrical equipment. That's what he's talking about, rather than go all the way to my house.
so you're saying just box in the electrical equipment and leave the other area open?
yes, cause you're saving at least, gosh, I would say at least 16 feet on each
You're
side.
probably cutting the work in half, cutting the fence materials in half.
We
You
still
know.
have to go the full length of back of the.
No,
right?
because you've got the
That
metal,
fence?
you've got the metal
No,
fence
the
over
metal's
there.
being
That metal
replaced.
fence is-
All-
Right,
all
that's
of
what
it.
I'm saying, the metal fence is already there, you don't put the wood up against
We
the
still
metal.
would have to replace that part all the way across
Yeah,
the
the metal
back.
fence is going bye-bye.
But what
That
he's
has to be
talking about
replaced.
is the other three sides of boxing it in, he's saying we only need to go about halfway
Yeah,
across.
right, the metal fence will be replaced regardless, that's gotta be
You
replaced.
got a pin?
What's the
Here,
look
let me show you real
of,
fast.
the soil over
Okay.
there though?
So this is the
It's
pool
no
right here,
grass,
like this.
nothing.
Okay?
There's grass.
There's grass,
There's grass?
grass,
This is
weeds
the
grow
thing
back
that's
there.
out right now.
That's grass inside.
That's the thing,
Right.
okay?
Did they
What
present
he's
that
saying is,
share?
this is my house,
Where's the
this is
pulling?
my house over here, and this is driftwood way over here.
I threw
The
it.
pool equipment, pump house and stuff is here.
Right.
What he's saying is,
Yeah,
going all the way to there,
I
just stop
dumped-
here.
I put that-
Okay, halfway across the pool.
You're talking about the wood there, so just box this
We
in.
still have to do wood all the way across here.
Alright.
So
And
it's
then,
this,
it's this section here that
Okay.
we wouldn't need to do, that's what he's saying.
You just wanna leave it as like a right triangle open?
That's the only thing, my concern is, will it look weird? I don't know if it will or not.
No, because you wouldn't see it, you wouldn't, and in fact, I think it would look nicer, cause then you don't have that wood up against it either, so.
But he is right, it's kind of a waste of materials and labor. It definitely will make the project cheaper,
Yeah.
whether Ben's already stuck ordering
I
materials.
don't know if he did, 'cause he told me he was gonna start in 2 weeks, and that was 2 weeks ago, and I haven't gotten a phone call yet. So that's the issue we're facing right now, is he may already have the material.
If you give me the number of the guy, I'll call him and I'll see what he says, even if.
We already voted for Ben to do it, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
no, but
saying.
to talk to him and say,
Yeah.
hey, if you haven't ordered. this
Yeah.
is-
Yeah, let's revamp what we're doing, yeah.
The management company should make that phone call if they have to make it.
Here's the thing, I'm friends with the guy, I can ask him, but I feel a little stupid because quite frankly, we've changed it like 3 or 4 times.
Understood.
Me and Nick talking to him, oh, we're gonna do aluminum, or we're not, or we're gonna do this, we're not gonna do that. So I feel a little stupid, that's why I'd rather somebody like maybe Nick do it rather than, I hate using my personal contact on stupid things like this.
Understood.
I mean, what if he shows up tomorrow and he's starting to work?
And,
Well,
Well,
obviously,
we
we need
leave
to
it
go,
alone.
if
If
it
we
shows
leave
up
it
tomorrow, we do
alone.
everything as it is.
hey Scott,
Yeah.
does he actually buy like every slat? He doesn't buy it prefabbed, right?
He orders the materials based on the job, that's why I'm afraid he may have already ordered
Yeah.
the
Well,
That's
materials.
what I'm afraid he did too.
Well, if that's the case, I can always buy it off of him, like whatever he bought extra. I could always use shit, stuff like that.
I don't know if it's that much of
I
money.
know, that's what
I
I'm
think if
saying.
he's already ordered it, we just do it as it is, if he
Yeah,
hasn't.
if he
ordered it,
hasn't, cool, we can
save
still
money.
change, yeah.
Right, or you keep that for, like, put it in the
Because
storage
I
and
wanna
have it
bring
just in
something
case
up,
for the
Scott.
future.
Where the metal fence is down, there is that electrical box, cause I was at the pool the other night. I mean, is he gonna?
I didn't see anything electrical coming towards my house that way.
No, if you go down the metal fence inside the pool towards all the way down by Driftwood, there's an electrical outlet and a box.
Right.
By driftwood,
Yes.
but by dogwood, that's what I'm saying, we don't need to do from halfway across the pool to
Is he
dogwood.
gonna properly mount the outlet to the fence, so we don't have to worry about it? I mean,
I don't know,
Does it-
I never inspected it, to be honest with you,
I
I'd have
never-
to see what you're talking about. He installs fence, I don't know if he's gonna be doing electrical work, but if it's something about putting the screw up to do it, I'm sure.
I mean, it shouldn't be hard, but
What's it attached to now?
the metal fence is leaning.
Yeah. So Scott, are
He's
they?
doing the tear out on all that.
Yeah, so he's doing both fences. He's doing the metal fence and he's doing the wood, right?
Yeah, but we basically,
wood.
we're just going, it's all wood, we're not gonna do aluminum because it was just, we're saving a couple $1,000
I didn't
by doing
explore
that.
it in depth.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
rather than
remember,
do that
'cause you
whole
were
stretch
talking
aluminum,
Like 2
it's just gonna be
meetings
wood
ago.
across that back end, and if nobody likes the look of the wood, we can always paint it white or something like that. But
Mine's atrocious.
Oh,
we're
I
saving-
didn't
we're saving
realize
a few
that.
$1,000 by doing
yeah,
that.
yeah. Ooh, I didn't realize that. So,
I'm out of town.
so it's right. So then that would have to go all the way down that
The
side.
wood has to go all the way down the back end of the pool,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to go all the way
Right,
down
right.
that. So technically, we save on the,
Yeah, the L shape. Yeah, we could do it that way.
I don't know if it saves enough money to be worth, if he's already
Worth
ordered
his
it,
hassle.
just let him do it as it is.
Yes.
If he hasn't ordered it, then we save them maybe $1,000 or something.
Right.
And do it like
Right.
you're talking. I would just ask him, if he hasn't ordered the product, do
Alright,
it like that. If
I'll
he's
try to
ordered
give
it,
him a call tomorrow on my lunch break, but I only
Because-
have 1 hour a day, so.
it's not gonna change
Either-
the amount
Call
back.
him at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, either that. And I was gonna say, well, it would probably be a couple of hundred, but
No, it's gonna be more than a couple hundred.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably be
You're gonna
$1,000.
cut it in half?
Yeah.
Like,
So-
yeah.
We'll cut it in half, but it's gonna cut out, it's gonna definitely cut out, at least $400 or $500 in materials.
I mean,
And it's definitely gonna cut out a few $100 in labor, so I'm guessing about $1,000 it would save.
how many linear feet of fence are we talking about in linear?
I would say
If I
all.
were to guess, about half the length of the pool.
Yeah, so I would say about.
So 30 feet.
If you wanna see the electrical outlet, I'll meet you at the pool tonight after the meeting, I'll show you. So-
Okay, yeah, but I'm not worried, that's gonna be boxed in, driftwood side is covered.
Right,
What
but
he's
that,
talking-
the outlet is facing the pool, I'm assuming it's for people to plug in radios or something, or some type of little
I thought
equipment.
that was for the, camera, no?
The point is, it's probably just a
Oh,
bracket or
right,
something
that's
holding
right.
on to what we got.
Yeah, it's not gonna be hard. It's not gonna be hard to reattach it.
Not to a wood.
It's-
I hope so,
Right,
but
yeah, why do we have two legs anyway?
I'll give the guy a call tomorrow and we'll go from there.
He'll
but
handle, I mean, he's a legit,
I just don't, I'm just afraid of it making him angry.
No, that's all right. I mean, we'll give them debits and credits.
Yeah.
That's what business is.
I'm really
I
sorry.
think you can just ask him, and like I said, if he says he's ordered it, you say, okay, no big deal, and don't even second guess it.
Yeah. Money's
I
money.
mean, bottom line is, sure, I'll make the call tomorrow at 11:30 when I'm on my lunch. I'll send an email to everybody on the board, let them know what the outcome is. We'll go from there.
I mean, yeah, he might even have enough stuff now. He might be like, I was waiting on just a couple more
Like I
things.
said, I
We got
would
enough. Who
call-
knows? Ask him, yeah.
I just feel stupid
You know?
continuing calling him, trying to change things and do this, and, cause I know he's busy.
So
but,
do the wood fence all the way down the pool, box that in, just box the electrical equipment, pool.
Well, I think to make it look symmetrical, you just go halfway across the pool, that's plenty. It's more than what we need.
Yeah.
You don't even need halfway.
Yeah, the only thing is, Mark, the homeowner that actually owns this house, he ain't in the best of moods, cause
Yeah, I
he's
bet.
afraid that fence is gonna smack right through his son's bedroom window. And if it does, then we're in a whole mess.
You're talking about the old fence.
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
fence.
yeah. It's not gonna make a difference regardless. The new fence will be new fence.
I mean, if
Right.
it's that big of a deal, if I would've known he's that upset about it, I could've chainsawed a few links of the fence and pushed it in the area. I'm not hauling it away because it's too heavy,
I'll,
but I
I'll
could've
burn the call to him tomorrow at 11:30 when I go to lunch. Hopefully he answers and we can have a talk. If not, I'll leave him a voicemail and then I'll
And,
send an email out
if
to
you
the
don't
board.
talk to him, just let it be as it is, it's not that big of a deal either way.
Whatever will be, will be.
I just
He
want
just
this.
want it done.
It just looks atrocious.
Yeah.
And
And probably a safety
Here's
hazard
another
too.
crazy question. Are we doing a board on board, or is it just gonna be like a shadow box? What are we doing there?
That was voted.
I don't remember what we voted on.
we voted to close it all on the wood.
Whatever he thought looks the best, I remember he advised us, I think it's board on board type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably the board on board on the pool side at least, because otherwise you're gonna see the equipment.
I
on the
know
other
we
side.
did not order double-sided.
Right. Oh,
Shadow
okay.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't order that because
So
that's
it-
a lot more money.
So either it's
We just
butted-
ordered it lap like this.
Yeah, board on board.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's good.
Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, next meeting, according to the calendar, will be on Wednesday, June 21st of 2023. No, it's the 21st.
Is it the third?
Oh, no, wait, 1, 2, 3, no, June
No.
28th, my apologies.
Yeah.
I will not be here,
Okay, so you will be absent?
sorry.
Alright, so,
In between unions time, guys.
alright. Alright, motion to go ahead and adjourn? Second?
Yep.
Fred, anything?
Nope.